Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently finished watching Kid Cosmic Season 3 and notably it is shorter than the other two seasons that precede it. And there's a good reason for this. You feel at that point in time everything's coming to a close and Craig McCracken's putting a nice little bow on everything and tying up any loose ends that may be lingering in the plot. And I don't often say this about animated series, but this one is absolutely flawless. And there were a number of times I found myself weeping because I can really relate to Kid. And the reason being is Kid's an orphan. And on this side of the veil, I am too. And I had to go through a lot of that by myself. Of course, Kid's lucky enough to have people that support him, but now I know what it's like to have an actual family that supports me, even though it's extended family. It's family's family. And I thought that was a really good lesson of takeaway from this series, to be quite frank. And I loved everything about this, the comic book feel, the humor, the Craig McCrackenisms, the little Easter eggs that fans of his like you and I have just been waiting to see. And it's a series that has both a lot of heart and quite a bit of pathos, I do believe. It's one that I think there's something for everybody in this. And there's so many good life lessons from this particular cartoon that it's profound. It's really just expertly done. And when you realize it's over, you think, oh, there's never going to be another Kid Cosmic. I'm hoping that there will be, but it's just such a fantastic series, and I highly recommend it to everybody, especially if you're into comic books, because you're probably going to get a lot more out of it due to the humor. But it's one of those series that you can come away from and realize you've just witnessed a masterpiece, one that's rare and one that occurs every so often. And the nice thing about the series itself is I actually integrated the characters into Sonic Underground. They're going to show up in a later episode that Angie and I write, or I think they have already. And they still have their powers. And they're not really battling Erodius anymore. Erodius is a thing of the past. So that's one thing I really enjoyed about this particular series, is how mindful it is, how educational it is, and how inclusive it is for everybody watching. And it's a reminder to people like me that my tribe is out there. I haven't really found I have found some members of my tribe, but I know that someday I will have the family that I've always wanted. And of course, the journey in doing that, I think, is the most rewarding, even though it might take a little bit longer for some of us. But it's really quite rewarding, and I feel it's also very reassuring and stabilizing once you figure out this is where I need to be. It's sort of like I was watching a compilation of Summer Camp Island, and all the campers are figuring out what tribe they belong to. And there were quite a few of those tribe members I thought that resembled me too. Like, the definitely glowworm would be me, because from what people told me, my spirit, my energy is contagious, and I spread happiness wherever I go. So I'm bright. And of course, I also think that I'm a witch, or I have a lot of characters who are magical in the way that they go through their lives, and I do have some abilities, and I'm not going to sugarcoat that, and I am happy that I have these gifts, but some people are a little bit frightened, and this is something I was born with. And one of them, my ability to see auras, I lost that for a while, but I got it back, and I'll never look back, because I would rather see the just the beautiful true nature of people. They're changing, vacillation, and just everybody's different, and you're gonna find so many different auras. Like my brother is an indigo, and he's rare. Indigos are super rare, but I mean, I haven't really encountered very many indigos. I did encounter another indigo. I encounter him every week, other than my brother. He's at Circle. But indigo, like I said, indigos are a very rare type. They seriously are, but they're beautiful people to be around. But they're so deep. I mean, even deeper than me. And I'm just green and blue. That's all I am. Sometimes I'll come out as gold, but I'm just a pretty constant green and blue from what other people have told me. My auras will vary, but I'm pretty straightforward and steadfast in those two that present. I don't know what else to say, honestly, other than this is a really good spiritual series, and I found it very comforting and just absolutely incredible. And if, like I said, if you're a fan of comic books or anything involved with superheroes, or anything related to cosmic horror, because there's some cosmic horror involved in this, then this is definitely right up your alley. So, things to report. I am writing Upsicle. I'm just sticking to the basics of the script. I'm not really changing too much in the script. I will have dialogue for the animals. So Kevin's the only animal character that doesn't speak in this, obviously, because she doesn't have that ability. But other than that, I'm going to be going to Livestock Music Fest again tonight, because I am an official, wait for it, staff photographer. Woo! That was supposed to be applause. Anyways, not very good SFX there. But I went last night because John told me, my brother told me, that we are going to just see the grounds. We took a friend of ours who goes to drum circle with us, and she's going to be volunteering with her boyfriend. So I think it's really wonderful, and just to see her happy just was so rewarding. Just that feeling. I love to see other people, in their element and just savoring life, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's what true living really is. Just being authentic and be comfortable with that, and finding other people that you can be comfortable with without judgment. Wish I had known that earlier, but better now than never. And I think that's what Kid Cosmic really focuses and capitalizes upon, is authenticity. And it's just extraordinary and exemplary. But beyond that, I have a few more nights of Livestock Music Fest, which is a music festival that should have been held where I'm from, but not going to go into the whole problems that, yeah, I was part of the pro committee. I don't want to really go into that, because it makes me a little bit upset, and I want to enjoy my peace and just savor music this weekend, as nature, and life is good. Life is great. Other than that, I'll have the studio, of course. I will be recording music, something I'm looking forward to, and I hope all of you will be looking forward to. And That's part of my talent, and I want to get myself out there because I have the music's here, and I want to share. That's why I'm here. Don't know what else to say other than I will be doing some more reviews, and I'm watching anime again. Well, I have been for a while, but I've started watching Thermae Rome. So there's Thermae Rome Nove, and then of course 2 Thermae Rome films, which are coming to the States. Not too late, but we feel a little bit left behind. We're catching up because dubbing takes time, subtitling takes time. But be on the lookout for videos that I have from Menorah, Indiana. Or I should say Medora, Indiana, not Menorah. I don't know why I keep calling it Menorah. Hey, it's time for the menorah. Get ready for Hanukkah. Anyways, that's all I got to say for now. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, Titi.